welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am here for my 21/22 week pregnancy update. So I did actually film a 21 week update, but I did not like it. So I am here to combine them because it was not worth uploading. I don't want to put out a video that I personally don't want to watch. Not a lot happened in either week. I guess the only notable thing in the week 21 was that I went to the dentist and my gums were bleeding so much. They do bleed when I brush and floss my own teeth, but it was even worse because dentists obviously are a lot more forceful than you are, and they have stronger tools and scrapers and things. So it was just even more horrible than it normally is. That's pretty much it for week 21. My next dentist appointment is at the end of August, which to me feels so crazy because he will be here by my next dentist appointment, and I'll have to bring someone with me to take him since I will not be ready to leave him when he's like 1 to 2 months old, depending on if he's early or late. My boyfriend and I were both early. I was 3 weeks early and he was 4 weeks early, so maybe that's a sign, and he will be here in the middle of June instead of the middle of July for if he goes overdue. Knock on wood. I don't want to go overdue. Week 22, again, not a lot happened. I guess movement is a big thing this week for him. Usually before I could only feel him move when I was laying down, extended and pretty relaxed, and like if I'm tapping him and bopping him around. But just this week he started to kick me. Even if I'm up and moving around, I can feel him. He shoves his butt, I think it is, into the lower right hand side of my belly, and you can see a bulge and a bump where his butt is pushing out and my stomach gets lopsided, but I haven't been able to get a picture of it since I don't think that the camera angle, lens angle, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. The camera can't get a wide enough picture to see the difference between the two sides. But hopefully I'll be able to get one eventually because I would like to look back on that. I think it's pretty funny. I also got a little bit of movement on video. When he moves, it's not a big thing. It's like jerks, kind of, instead of like a whew. I don't know how I'm trying to say it. You can barely see it in these videos, even though I can feel it pretty strongly, and you can feel it putting your hand on it. So I'll insert the video now of his movement so you can see, and I can look back on this in years to come. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I was happy to finally get something that you could tell was a baby movement, sort of. We also, I think we picked out our baby name, so we have to try it out a little while. We've been referring to him as that, and we've been like writing it out and seeing what it looks like. So we're not positive yet. We haven't like announced it to our families, but once we're sure, I'll definitely make a name reveal video or just say it or something. But I'm not positive yet, and I think it'll be a while before we're absolutely sure that that's his name. Just because we don't want to say it and get like customized blankets or picture frames or notes, and then, you know, like later on change his name. I'm trying to think of anything else interesting that like could be considered interesting that happened. So I know, so boring. Not much has happened. I guess I don't have any stretch marks, so that's not something I'm worried about, or not worried about, but like having to update on. I do have light ones on my chest, and that had started a little while ago. I've gotten a few more, but they're not very noticeable. Like under the fluorescent light, my boyfriend's, the mirror in his apartment has a fluorescent light above it you can turn on, and you can see it more clearly in that lighting. Nothing else really has happened. Sorry this week was so boring. I guess I'll update you on how he is doing. So, his little handprint is this big. I think you can tell. There you go. So the white outline is how big it should be when he's born, and the pink outline is how big it is right now. Which is nuts to me that he's grown that big. Like, that's a significant sized handprint. He is the size of a corn on the cob. Sorry, I have his name kind of typed out there as one of the ways I'm like seeing if I like it is by reading it. He is 11 inches long about and almost a pound, and he is practicing his sense of touch. So he is touching his body, he is grabbing his umbilical cord and feeling the walls around him. His irises, I think it is, are fully developed, but there isn't any pigment in them yet since he hasn't developed pigment, I think, if that makes sense. But I know that he's gonna have blue eyes since I have blue eyes and my boyfriend has blue eyes, and that is just how genetics work. But anyways, that is it for my 21/22 week pregnancy update. I do have a bunch of baby boy clothes to do a haul with. I tried filming a video for that, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I'm not gonna post it. Again, just like the 21-week pregnancy update. And I will see you next week for my 23-week pregnancy update. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I appreciate every one of you, and I can't wait to hopefully make connections with people. Feel free to email me at the link in the description, and I'm thinking of making like a baby Instagram like for my pregnancy so that you guys can follow me, since I am currently not comfortable putting out my Instagram or Twitter information for all of the internet to see. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next week. With my shirt on, in the front and the side. My belly button is sort of flattening out.